everybody, and welcome to another video of the Gertzwalds. I have a few hours off of work, just got out of the shower, so my hair is all wet. But anyways, we need to be running some errands today. So today I am on my way to Hobby Lobby. I need to start thinking about Emerson's Halloween costume and just kind of what I can do there. So I'm thinking that she's going to be a little deer this year, just because I'm not really sure how Halloween's going to go this year with COVID and all that. I'm not sure if we're going to be trick-or-treating or whatever we're going to be doing. So I need to do that, and then I also need to pick up some stuff for the Halloween crafts that I'll be showing you guys probably in another video. Just some Halloween crafts that I can give out to the kids at daycare. So I'll be shopping for that as well. But I figured I may as well just bring you guys with me because I have a few hours off from work and Emerson is in daycare. So yeah, I just have a few hours, so I figured we'd run to Hobby Lobby, pick that kind of stuff up. Then I'm going to go pick up Emerson and then get ready for the weekend. So yeah, I figured I'd bring you guys with me. So let's get into it. I'm gonna park and then we'll run into Hobby Lobby. Okay guys, so the plan was to originally bring you into Hobby Lobby with me, but there was just so many people, so we did not film in there. So I figured I'm in the car, let me show you what I bought. So I am super surprised at how much Christmas stuff is out. I'm not sure if anybody else feels the same way, but if you guys are not a huge fan of Christmas decorations being out in September, leave a comment down below. I think that's ridiculous. Let's get past Thanksgiving first. But anyways, so the first thing that I bought was these little like antlers. So they were $3.99 each, and then they were 40% off. They're just plastic. So what I was planning on doing is kind of bending them and trying to figure out how to put them on a headband. So funny story with antlers, if you know anything about deer, you know that their antlers are different on either side. So they're all the same, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. It's going to look kind of goofy, but whatever. So there's that. I bought these little like pom-pom ball things. We're going to make them into like the little tails for the deer. Those were $2.99. So I might take those back because I'm not really sure about those. Then I found these little headbands. They're just like these ivory color headbands. So the plan is to try to attach the little antlers to this. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's see, what else did I get? That I am going to glue onto the tutu. So I was a little disappointed. I checked the tutu section and there wasn't a brown tutu. So I'm gonna go on Amazon and see what I can find. If I can't find anything there, then I figure I may as well just make one. I did one last year for her scarecrow Halloween costume. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see pictures of that, but it turned out really cute. So anyways, little pom-poms, I'm going to put that onto the brown tutu. And then I bought some little like fake fur. It's like, I think it's just called felt. So I bought that. That was super cheapy. Yeah, that was $1.27 for that. So bought a little bit of felt. That's going to be the tummy portion of, we'll glue that. And then I just bought some tulle, just a little bit. I might end up not using that, but it was only 62 cents for a half a yard. So I bought that anyways, just in case. I can always glue those little sequence pieces on there. Like felt pieces of paper. Oh my gosh. So felt pieces of paper. They were, they're just called premium felt. So I don't know. Anyways, those are 72 cents a piece. So I think what I'm going to do is on those little headbands, I'm going to try to make little ears and then use some wire or some pipe cleaners to attach them. And then I bought these two little fur felt pieces. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. But we're going to try to see if I can put those on her pants of some sort and see if we can maybe make some sort of, I don't know, some feet. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not, but anyways, that's what those are. And then I just got a few things for the Halloween crafts for the kids at daycare. So yeah, it was a good trip. It only cost me, grab my receipt, $42. So $42 for all of that. I still have to buy a t-shirt for Emerson and a brown tutu. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good shop. So yeah, so now I'm on my way home to see what I can find online for a brown tutu. So yeah, anyways, thanks for coming along, guys. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take some of that fabric glue and glue those sequins and those pom-pom balls. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I ended up just doing both of them, and I think it turned out really good. So I actually went online and I found a light brown pajama set on Amazon. I will link it down below so you can see it. And then what I did is I'm going to go ahead and cut out this piece of felt. I obviously got way too much felt, but we'll use it for some Christmas crafts or things like that. So I just cut a little piece off, and then I'm cutting it in a circular shape so that it can look like the tummy of the deer. Now that the tummy is done, we're going to go ahead and let that dry and move on to the headband piece. So I went ahead and cut a little piece of the headband off to try to make it symmetrical on both sides. As you saw earlier in my video, I explained I only had 2 left antlers. They didn't have any right antlers, so I was trying to make it look a little bit symmetrical. So once I got that cut off, I just bent the wire to match the headband shape and used some electrical tape to tape it onto the headband. Okay, now that that headband is done, we're going to go ahead and move on to the ear. So I just kind of eyeballed this and made the darker brown portion a little bit bigger, and then you'll see I cut a little bit of white for the inside portion of the ear. So I kind of thought the pants just looked a little plain, so I went ahead and used that fur felt. It looked like longer hair fur, and I just cut a little piece off and then glued that around the ankles of the pants. So after originally doing the headband, I kept placing it on and it kept falling off of my head, so I decided to actually make the antlers a little bit smaller. So I cut those in half, drilled a little hole in the middle to place the wire back in, and then I used that electrical tape again to just tape that back onto the headband. And I think it looks a little bit better just with a smaller antler. I mean, I have a 3-year-old that's going to be wearing it, so she doesn't need a massive antler on her headband. So made it a little bit lighter, and it was a little bit easier to make it look more symmetrical with only having 2 left antlers. Okay, so now that that is done, I went ahead and just used a little bit of that fur felt to make a tail. I thought this would look a little bit better than those pom-pom balls that I bought. I'm just going to return those to Hobby Lobby, but these, I thought it'd be cute to just cut a little tail out and glue that onto the back. So I went ahead and got my hot glue gun and I started gluing. So on the headband, the electrical tape just was a little bit too obvious and the ears weren't covering it. So I just took a little bit of white felt and hot glue gun that onto the headband, make it a little bit easier to wear as long as and it also gave me something to glue those ears onto. Okay, so I think that this turned out really cute. It has to be one of my favorite Halloween costumes that I've made for Emerson. I've only done 3 so far, one every year, but this one has to be my favorite. It was a ton of fun to make. We also didn't have to use any sewing, which is not really my favorite thing to do, so this was a perfect one for us. I will put all of the information down in the description down below, as well as if you guys would like, let me know in the comments if you would like to see last year's Halloween costume. We made her into a scarecrow. That was adorable. So please, everybody, stay safe. this Halloween. And thank you for watching another video from the Gertzwalds.